Guillaume, thank you for being with us. You're one of the Mercure HEC nominees for the South and Central Asia region. You're based in Singapore. Can you please introduce yourself, give your name, diploma year, and area of expertise?
Bonjour, Florence, and thank you for the nomination. I've got a few friends in the Singapore chapter who asked me to be one of the nominees. I'm deeply grateful for that. My name is Guillaume LEVY LAMBERT. I'm a graduate of HEC 1982, the Grande École, or MSc, I think that was the American name. And my area of expertise is at the confluence of art and divine providence.
That's great. It starts very, very well. Can you share with us your journey as an entrepreneur?
Actually, my journey started as an intrapreneur. After HEC and National Service, I joined Paribas Asset Management. That was now a big part of BNP. That was a new startup within a big bank. And really quickly, they sent me to Tokyo to open a subsidiary. So I left. I was with the bank for quite close to 15 years before deciding to reinvent and being an intrapreneur again with a drastic reinvention. I joined an advertising company, a French company again, Publicis, to start their Asia network. And I enjoy very much the process of reinvention. So I promised myself I would do that again. So 10 years later, here I was. And then it was about art and entrepreneurship with many ideas. Not all of them have yet come to fruition. So I still have a big to-do list.
And what do you do? Explain to us.
Yes, so I have multiple activities, all in the art, as a collector, as a gallerist, as an art dealer, and as a conceptual artist. Wow. And all these activities are all interlinked and kind of the spiritual children of a moment in my life.
Very impressive. So what is for you the most important quality to be an entrepreneur?
You know, when I was on the campus, so, we're talking, the last 20 years of last century, we had a centennial celebration for the school in 1981 in the campus. And this is when the slogan of HEC was launched, Apprendre à oser, which a slogan that was used for many years, which, the literal translation is learning to dare. And I think it got a nice adaptation in English at some point, like maybe to dare, to share, to care, of something like that. I forgot what it was in English. And I think that encapsulates entrepreneurship. There's something about daring, and there's something about learning, because one of the things that's really evident for me is the first time can be the best time and should be the best time. Being willing, even desiring to embrace a new challenge is one of the many qualities that people need to succeed in entrepreneurship and in life.
Definitely. And you spoke a little bit about your motivations and your dreams, but can you maybe go deeper into that and tell us why you started this, or maybe you have another dream that you didn't fulfill yet?
Yes, as I mentioned, I feel like I still have a big to-do list, which has mostly to do with my own art, and I'm coming to an age where I realize that I'm not as good as multitasking as I've fantasized, and that maybe I need to focus more. So that's a little teaser for the next reinvention. But what's bringing everything together is this. Well, Florence, let me share with you my definition of an artist. Entrepreneurs, you're interviewing many, artists maybe not so many. And an artist is someone who's acutely aware that they perceive life in a unique way and then thrive to share that. Of course, a great artist managed to do that in an extraordinary way and to get people to be touched by their vision of the world. So examples that I share often is in the Impressionists, they saw light and color like nobody before them. Pop art showed you the beauty in everyday object like a can of soup with Warhol or a comic book with Liechtenstein. In my case, my artist statement is I document divine providence. So where someone might at best just see a coincidence, I see the hand of God, and that's what I try to share.
Wow.
And I can give you a small example, Florence. Just now, as we started this call, another finalist for these awards logged in early, and you admitted him. So we got to meet each other briefly. So some people could have been irritated. Most people would have ignored the incident. For me, I made a mental note, and I intend later on today perhaps to reach out to him. And we have connected, and I think that well, if we start to look for it, there is a reason. There's something we can exchange. So at the very least, this adds poetry and beauty in my life and those people who share the same philosophy or whom I managed to touch.
Yeah, you catch the moment and you make the best out of it and you find a meaning in everything. And that's beautiful. But with all that, Guillaume, do you have any flaws?
Yes. Yeah. I'm extremely persistent. I don't give up easily. And of course, there's a positive to that, but it can be overwhelming for others sometimes. I think I've had times where I was too self-absorbed. So I've been confronted. So where I got to where I am after being confronted with a series of miracles that are absolutely extraordinary and beautiful, and that I've shared with some of my art projects, and there's more to come. But at some point, they were like, so overwhelming that I might have been a bit too self-absorbed. So now it's time to give back and share with others.
Very good. Well, it was a great pleasure to meet you and share all this with you, Guillaume. And once again, congratulations for being a nominee.
Merci, Florence. And well, may you and everybody who's hearing us get to discover more of the magic that's out there for all of us to see. You don't need to follow me in any spiritual dimension. Just be aware of the magic.
We'll do. We'll try. Thank you very much, Guillaume.
Thank you. Au revoir.
Au revoir.